Governor Ron DeSantis signed the controversial bear bill into law 1 week ago. The bill, which allows people to shoot bears if they feel threatened, was born in Franklin County. As News 13's Courtney Fegley reports, local authorities are promising this won't be open season on bears.
Governor Ron DeSantis' bear bill allows people to kill bears on their properties in self-defense. The bill was set in motion last year when Franklin County Sheriff A.J. Smith contacted State Representative Jason Shoaf and Senator Corey Simon about the nuisance bears.
We were having a lot of problem with black bears going in people's yards, in their homes, in their cars, and folks would call FWC and they were not getting responses. Representative Shoaf came up with a bill because he was concerned about people being able to protect themselves if a bear were to try to attack them.
Some people are concerned the bill will enable unlawful bear hunting, but Smith says there are checks and balances in place to prevent that from happening.
If a bear is killed, it's going to be investigated. If a bear is killed in Franklin County, they're going to call us. We're going to send a deputy. We're going to work with Fish and Wildlife and our local state attorney, and it's going to be investigated thoroughly, and if they didn't follow the law, then they could, be charged with a crime.
Fish and Wildlife is also working to relocate the bears, reducing the number of dangerous encounters that occur.
They're relocating them up further in the forest. I mean, we have thousands of acres of national forest and state forest, so there's plenty of places to put them.
Smith continues to emphasize shooting bears should be a last resort. He's encouraging residents to take precautionary steps that can help keep nuisance bears away from their homes.
Keep your garbage contained, and if you see a bear or you feel there's one that's in your area, call us or call Fish and Wildlife and let them come out and take a look and see what can be done to relocate the bear or if the bear may be a problem.
In East Point, Courtney Fegley, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
People are only allowed to shoot bears if they feel they are in imminent danger. You are now allowed to you should say not allowed to. You are not allowed to lure bears onto your property for the purpose of shooting them. If you kill a bear in self-defense, you must call the Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission within 24 hours. You are not allowed to keep or sell or dispose of the bear's carcass. That new law goes into effect on July the 1st. That's Monday.